Okay, here we go. It's time. We're going. Good to see everybody today. Appreciate you hopping in here at the beginning of the stream. And we're gonna have a good time. I'm excited about Grand Valley. Group 4. Yeah, this is gonna be good stuff. I'm looking forward to it. Let's say hi to everybody who's in chat so far. We have Samo as P1. Cool stuff, bud. Good to see you. Ramboy P2. He's here for the sand. Let's go. Edward E. P3. Let's go, my man. BBG. Not only top 5, you got 4th place energy, sir. And we got BL and P5. Very nice. Beecham. Good to see you, friend. Glad to have you all here. Oh, you know what? There's something that I need to do that I forgot to do. One moment here. Alright, there's that little bit taken care of. So yeah. Hey Max, good to see you. P1 from the back. Excellent, well done. Good to see you, Max. Oh, hey Polly. Oh, there certainly is, sir. You could sign up now for tomorrow. I think there's a spot. Just don't take the 9:20 spot. That's kind of have that set up for Steven because he missed last week. Ugh. So yeah, there's the link for it. It would probably be better if you grab next week because I can get you the drills and you can work on them for a week and then come to me. That would be a little bit more beneficial. I will send you an invoice after you sign up with the slot choice. Okay, following week's even better. Yeah, I think that's better because that way I can get you the drills probably tomorrow, I think. And then you can begin working on those. All right. Let's see how good or not good we could be. Goodness gracious, 54.7. He's got P1 by basically a full 10th. That's crazy. That is nuts. You're currently P22. Oh, that's not the right thing. That's the right thing. It was pretty cool racing with you all Saturday. A lot of turns. Woo. Yep, I got my monster today. We can discuss things. I feel I have consistency with it. You mean inconsistency? Is that what you mean? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've got the standard set of drills for everyone to work on, but when you pay for a session, a lesson, like I'm your coach, man. I'm at your disposal. So anything that you want to send my way, any clips you want to send my way in the meantime, if you are working on drills and you're like, goodness gracious, this thing is kicking my butt. Here's the fastest lap or the fastest sector I've done so far. What can I do to improve? All that kind of stuff you throw at me. That's the idea, man. Got some weight transfer there, baby. All right. Cool stuff, Polly. Looking forward to it, man. That's gonna be great fun. Oh, really? Do I get to serve it now or not? Yost, my boy. What's up, bud? Do not get to serve it now. Okay. That rocks, dude. That rocks, Polly. Yeah, you're going to be right. You'll be before Steven on that day, I think. So I'm going to use the email. I'm going to use the email that you provided to send you all the details as far as what sectors I'll have you work on. So that'll be what's happening there. And then I mean I'll invite you to our Speed Force Academy students channel on the Discord. You can get help from the other folks that are working on there as well. It's kind of a cool camaraderie that's building with everybody that's started on the academy already, so it's pretty cool. Let's go, MV7. Yeah, man, I'm pumped about today too. Hey there, SD. Good to see you, man. You got it, Polly. Rusty? Great to see you, man. No. Oh, there's an exit. Keep it nice and smooth now. Wall. Everything felt good until I hit the wall. Oh, very cool, Rusty. Man, that's gotta feel good, huh? On the brakes sooner. Ah, hit the wall. Dang it, stupid wall. So, Rusty, on Saturday, what time does the race begin? Like, Eastern Standard Time, or for you, what time does it start for you in Mountain Time? Man, I lost a ton in the braking zone that time. Thank you, Big Papa. Appreciate that. Good to see you, man. There. Well, not quite there, but closer. Appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Time is valuable. Time is very valuable. All right, optimal's a 56.1. Preferably mid-ish 55s. Big Papa with the 5 gifted. Thank you, sir. Everyone throw up some stud emojis for Big Papa, please. There's an exit, I think. Well, I thought it was an exit. Turns out to be just normal. Hey there, Doc. Man, you snagged that one in a hurry. Good to see you. Now all of a sudden, that's too late. Ooh. I will not be doing a lap guide for Fuji today, no. May I refer you to an old one that I've done in the past? In fact, maybe I could throw that up here. This needs to be reset anyway. Yeah, give me a couple seconds here. I should be able to find one relatively quickly. No. Oh, no, that was it. Right there. Videos. Okay. Fuji. Was this... Which cars were these? That's the key. Not always group 3. Nope. That's the old school group 2 week. All right, keep going. We are going back a ways here. That looks like group 4 at Fuji. Did I miss it? I've certainly done a group 3 at Fuji. By now. Had to have. Well, maybe it's this one. Yeah, there it is. Right, just make sure. Yep. And I'm in your Ferrari, SD. Rowicki just just did the 650 here, and it was pretty darn good. Of course, he can do about anything pretty darn good, because he's pretty darn good himself. Roman Schultz, thank you for popping in, saying hi before bedtime. Thank you, man. Prototype, Contraus. Dave, good to see you. FMJ, good to see you as well. Oh, why is that, Doc? Man, this is a fun track. I love this track. Hang in the park, grab cartoon. They had as fun as I did. That's wonderful. Right on the edge. Okay. Not enough rotation. That was a horrific line. And then I just blew up my gearbox. Yeah, I've heard about the abducted cow or whatever it is. Frickin' wall. Who put that wall there? Yeah, I loved that video that Super GT did. That was so much fun. Random facts about Gran Turismo 7. Berube, good to see you, friend. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't hit a wall. Lost a butt ton of time there. It is a tricky sequence there. Oh, I messed it up. Potency, good to see you, friend. Good morning to you. Hey, could one of my mods do me a favor and put Potency's channel up? Didn't even know he streamed until my morning today. Thank you there, BL. Go sub up to Potency, everybody. Please. I don't think that's the faster way to do it. Yeah, for some people, that's kind of a no-no. Around here, though, we like talking about other people's streams. Attaboy, Arrow. Attaboy, FMJ. That's a frickin' wall again. Alright, no improvement that time. Yeah, no problem. Sounds good to me. Hey Nielsen, good to see you, friend. Attaboy, Barube. Nope. SSK, good to see you, bud. Man, oh man. Based off how things are going right now. Let's see. When are we? Could be at least another hour. Ooh, goodness. I'd like to get a mid-ish 55. So I mean, if I get a 55.6 or a 55.7, I think I'll deal with that, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Low 40s. Heck no, low 40s. Hit the wall still. Yeah, that would be some kind of shortcut that we find. We go through that barrier on the short course. Right here on the right. On the short course right there. I do need bubble wrap. Whoa, boy. Mustang. Where? Dang it, it's gonna kill this lap in the next one. What's Gucci? Good to see you, man. Is that really potency? Okay. Yeah, well, this is not an easy track. For sure. Very different from a lot of the other ones. Which we'll definitely get into in the lap guide. You just recycled 100 pounds of bubble wrap? How much space did that take up? Ooh. Yay, I didn't hit the wall! I'm so excited! Grover, good to see you, man. How you doing? There must be, I must be taking those S's a little bit differently sometimes, and I'm carrying more speed that I don't realize, so I need to watch out for that. A full pallet, okay. That was some better. Late. Very late. It's giving me some fits right now. Not gonna lie. But the G7 is just gonna go through tires so badly on the race. Horrible. Oh. Whoa. Hey, JV, good to see you, man. I'm doing okay. Trying to figure out where I can find the tents here. That was horrific. I'm sorry, car. I think I know where the tents are. I'm trying to execute it. That was close. Emergency first gear activated. Late on that brakes again. Totally demolished my exit line. Not quick enough with who I'm racing against. That's late. Burger. Thank you for the 30 likes, everyone. Believe. Ah, freaking wall. That was a great exit. More monster. Nice, Dave. Ooh, harder on the brakes to start there. Perfect. Oh, is that right, Dave? That's cool. Ozzy does great with these liveries, man. He's awesome. This is one of his more awesome ones. Free publicity, baby. Yeah, thank you. All right, that was a forgettable lap. So much understeer there. That'll be close to an improvement. If not an improvement, let's see what it ends up being. Still not a 55 yet, though. Cool, Dave. I like it. Wicked Quick. How's it going, friend? Ooh. Seems to be the one penalty I like to get a lot. All right, very slight improvement. Whoa. Great start. Steven! What an entrance. Thank you, friend, for the 5 gifted memberships. Please, everybody, throw some stud emojis up. Whoosh. Need that little dip there. Carry that speed up. Well, that wasn't the best. Okay. Thank you for the permission, sir. Player 1, good to see you, friend. Like number 40? That means that's a 40 burger, everyone. Ooh, that might be a pretty good lap. That's a lot of burgers. Okay, 55.9. Oh, yes. We got loose. It's an okay lap. That might put us top 200 at the moment. Ghost Metal, good to see you, friend. Lively, okay. Overslowed? Maybe not. I'm losing time now because on my fastest lap I had a really wide line. Is that right, Victory? Good to see you, man. Gonna lose time now up the hill. There you have it, Wicked. Good consistency right now, though. Optimal of 55.8. Oh, it's happening to me again. I hate that spot for a pen. Stinks. 55.6. Yeah. What do those white lines mean anyway? Probably does. Just on principle. Whew, 56 flat right off the bat. No wall. Yay! bummer. Yeah. A loose car is a fast car. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, let's get this run up the hill here. Let's go again. And on the edge of out of control. That's right. Hit the dang wall. All right. He just won't get out of the way, Ghost. It's not fair. Wham. Let's go, Steven. Oh yeah, give me that slip angle. Too much lip there. That is a tough, tough corner. That'll teach the wall, that's right. teach walls lessons. No wall hitting that time, baby. Too much understeer. Well, low 56ers are coming consistently now, so that's good. The sequel. Too much beans in the wrong place. The wall started it. Whoosh. Hey, there we go. All right, another dinky improvement, I think. We'll stay a little to the left. Oh, almost an 8. Oh, that was a good exit, I thought. Maybe not. Oh, almost got the wall. Okay. All right, not as good of an exit. There'll still be an improvement though. Solid one. Could be a 6. Did I do the math right? Oh, almost a 6. Sheesh. Got some dirt. That was some work. Let's take a breather. That is the vicinity we wanted. I think that's 1 second, little under 1 second off the top time that we were following, right? Oh, it's top 100. Wow. All right, let's give it another little go here. See if we can't pull it out. It might not be possible, but we're gonna give it a try. Pull out a 6. Thank you, Dave. It's ice as well. It's ice cold. The front tires are not ready to grip turn one like that. I don't know why I keep trying it. So, just bad turn one. Ooh, got a little crazy there. I hope so too, SD. Hope so too. Oh, it's close. Joking. What's up, friend? Yes, yes, we know. Sunny San Diego, California. This guy, every stinking time with his sunny California. I'm racing in sunny California. It's good to see you, friend. I'm messing with you. I love that you say that every time. It's like, it's actually, I need to see that. Because if you're saying that every time, I know everything is still right with the world. Yes, it's very important. I love it. Ah, too early. I'm a dummy. Oh, okay. Close enough. Dag nabbit, that stupid pen that gets me. None of the other pens have gotten me yet. It's just the one on that turn, right? So, I've heard, it's a great question, Polly. I've heard from Tijani that if you put just 2 tires off the circuit into the grass or dirt, does not give you dirty tires. However, I believe, just from experience, that if you put 2 tires into gravel, you know, the thicker stuff that's meant to slow cars down, I think that does give you dirty tires. Oh, got too loose on me. All out of whack now for this one. One side, I'm not sure. I mean, when I've definitely put 2 tires into the... So a great example of it is turn 1 at Sardinia, standard direction. When you go wide on that turn there, it's got the slowing gravel. I feel like all my tires are slick at that point. What a terrible exit. Hey there, Beecham. But yeah, 2 tires in grass or just dirt doesn't seem to give you dirty tires. All 4, yeah, then it does. Which obviously is not accurate. That's not true to life, but that's how the game calculates it. Beecham's fault? Yeah, probably. Get the wall, okay. Let's go, SD, get after it. Whoosh. And come over here. Do the whoosh. Right, because I hit the wall there. Yeah. Good exit. But if I'm doing my math right, not quite enough. Close. It is a 7, I think. Or is it an 8? That's an 8. Awful. Yep. All right, just a couple more laps here. I wish I need to be able to do that every time right there. I need to stop putting myself in a deficit out of turn 1. All right, no deficit. Oh, late. Look at that. That little error. 3 tenths down. 4 tenths in the end. All right, maybe one more lap. Oof. Late. Yeah. Nah. All right. We're going to call it there. 7:01 it is. Had to give it another little go. All right. Ooh. You got it, Dave. I got you, sir. All right, let's get a thumbnail, go to the replay, get a thumbnail, and do the lap guide. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I still like the +5. I really I want to be able to harness that rotation, you know. I think that's where I'm at with it. Let's see, where should we put a picture? A lot of scenic spots on here. That's for sure. Can we get the bridge in the background? Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Because of brake balance? I don't think so. I think that was all on exit, right? You're talking about? Okay. Oh, a picture. Well, this is just from the saved lap, the best lap. So I don't know that I hit the wall. Did I? I didn't hit the wall on my fastest lap, I don't think. This is not bright enough. There we go. Cool shot. Race C. All right, real quick, let me send text. All right, that is situated. Yes. Gorgeous track. I love the folks. I love that Super GT went to the locations that inspired this area. So did Tyrannosaurus Rex. The places in real life. It's so awesome. On mine? Okay, let me get a couple things. So I'm trying to get into the 8:30 race if I can. Gotta get this lap guide in first. Oh, I did absolutely the wrong thing. Well, since I did the wrong thing, Discord is up here. In party? Oh yeah, you've been there, huh? The Bixby Bridge, 1932. That's so cool. That is ridiculously cool. I love it. No. Yes. So, I wonder, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna go no cam. We'll see if this works. I'm still trying some different things here and there. So you may not see me, but I am here. Still. Rolwiki, what's up, bud? Good to see you, man. I saw that Rolwiki is a mere, what was it, 8 subscribers away from 100. Let's get him there. Rolwiki used a bunch of cars today. Did that go? There it is. Okay. Oh, BL's all over it, and everyone's over it. I should have just let you guys handle it. That's my fault. Understeery in race. It's good to know. We need some info, don't we? No. Yes. All right. All right. When let's talk about lap guide here at Grand Valley in Group 4 cars. Finally, some racing softs and medium tires required. Like, that's about time. We need some of that in our lives, right? So let's go ahead and talk about turn 1. You're going to keep the car tight over to turn 1. You're going to look for the 300, and you want to be close. You want to be braking as close to the 200 as you possibly can. And I will say probably the best way to get this car slowed down is to also spend some time abusing the gears just a little bit. Really downshift early. You're going to see that I just get on the brakes at the 200, just as I get there. And then downshift very fast. And you see that line that we're taking there. We want to try and be just a little bit wide. If you don't want to spend a whole lot of time on the left side of the yellow lines. You need to just be there for a moment for that wide line, and then get inside real quick, because once you get over the other side of that yellow lines, the banking that is here, which is just minimal, it actually goes away. So you want to stay over here like this. You see, you want to be at your slowest at mid corner, which is where we're at right now. And you also see that I am on the throttle just barely, but I'm working my way to full throttle at this point here. Okay. You know you've really nailed it is that when you begin to really accelerate, you tighten to the apex. You also notice that I end up just hesitating a little bit on the throttle. What I'm waiting for there is just that indication that the car is going to point the rest of the way, so that when I get full throttle, it's going to tighten to the apex and I can accelerate through it. I like to keep it nice and tight to the left through these S's. It's hard to, I don't want to put it. It's hard to not make the tires chirp some, at least a little bit here. What I like to do is turn just as we pass the bridge. No lift whatsoever, either in racing softs or mediums, I believe. Get your right tires just on the other side of the white line. Make sure you transfer the weight before you get to the turn, and keep it nice and tight to the left. Again, the easiest mistake I think to do on this is to make that left turn too late, and you can very easily end up over to the right side of the yellow lines. And it's not the end of the world, but it will hamper your ability to see when you're supposed to be braking, and it could really mess up your entrance line for the hairpin that's coming up. So I would definitely avoid that as much as possible. Looking for the 400 and the 300, you want to be braking in between both of those, and basically braking before, or maybe just about at, you get the 300. Braking in a straight line all the way to the 100, and you're going to use the 100 as your turn-in reference. And then, once again, I'm going to reuse the gears very much. This is where you begin to trail brake from the 100 all the way to the apex. You can see that I get to first gear. This isn't totally necessary, but I felt at the time, if I think I'm going to go wide of the apex, I use first gear as an emergency, basically, to make sure I don't lose it. Okay. Now, the next thing that we want to look at is, we're going to dive all the way here, and this rock on the right side is where we want to be looking at getting on the throttle. You see we just pounced on the throttle there. It's not full throttle right away. You do have banking that helps you with this particular corner. The easiest thing in the world to do that really can hamper you is the fact that you're gonna end up going very deep into the corner and missing this apex. Super easy to miss this apex. So you want to do whatever needs to be done in order to not miss the apex. Work your way up to full throttle. Your momentum should carry you out nice and wide. As you see, it does that here. Then you're going to travel back over to the right side. Now, this begins to be a sequence in the corners where the right flow And the right amount of throttle input at the right places is really critical. And on top of that, patience to get on the throttle as well. So let's kind of begin looking at all of that here. You're going to use the 100 board as a turn-in reference. No braking yet. What you're going to do is turn in, get onto the left side, just to the left side of the yellow lines in the center. And then, I don't like using shadows, really, for brake markers, but the shadow is a good one. There's also, I don't know, I do feel where the braking is, and maybe, perhaps you could use, if you're in this view, you could use the trees at the top of the right side there, next to where the track map is. You could also use it with this view here. Because I don't think you have the shadow in the race, but in quali you do. So there is that. So once you get on the brakes, though, this is not a 100% brake pressure area. In fact, I may have overslowed on this one. Yeah, I definitely did. I definitely spiked it. And really what you want to be doing is feathering it up to about 50% brake pressure. You want to brake while turning left slightly, but it's very slight because you want to widen. You see how this is where the track begins to straighten just very briefly right here. You can see on the left side there, you have the white lines that you see that it's straight. And you're going to use the first Gran Turismo hay bale over on the right as your brake marker. And when you do that, make sure that you are that you're turning in. You should be either still braking just a little bit or all done braking by this point. And this is where you're going to try and float the car through. You really got to make it dance. You got to make it dance through this portion of the course. All right. So you're going to see here, I'm not going to be full throttle the whole time. Goodness, I can't believe I'm very surprised I took 77, 78 to the apex there. But you see, I can't really be full throttle. Get up to fourth, and very critically, you're going to transfer the weight by turning to the right very early. This curb right here, or sorry, not even a curb, this apex here, it needs to feel your wrath when you come through this corner, okay? I want you to absolutely destroy this apex. Do not give it any mercy, all right? Now, you can get a pen if you put your left tires on the left side of that white line, so don't crush it that much. But you can see here now we're full throttle coming through that apex. And I don't have a good brake marker here. If you've carried the right amount of speed, when the car gets parallel to the rocks on, or not the rocks, the stone barrier on the left, that is when you apply the brakes and you begin turning in immediately. Now let's see, did I do, okay, yeah. So in an emergency situation, you can apply second gear if you feel like you're going to miss this apex, but that will honestly probably cost you a little bit of speed going through here. But I would say that if you want to begin doing that in the beginning, as you begin to practice, use second gear right here and then get on the throttle again to prepare for the next apex, the next left-hander. That's really what you want to be doing, because it will help you not overshoot. So the easiest mistake to make in this next sequence here is to get on the throttle too soon and then travel way over to the left side of the track. You can't really do that. You need to set up for this left-hander, because if you don't, you're going to have really terrible exit speed. So you see here that we do cross the yellow line, but we very quickly get back over as much as we can. And honestly, if you want to even be a little bit more over to the right, that's okay. It's going to help you. So we get down to second, get down to first. Really, no good brake marker that I can see. It is, once again, just sort of when you reach the middle of the track and the car is straight. I get down to first gear for extra rotation. I think you need first gear. I tried it with second a couple times, but it's really hard to get the car to tighten, and you really cannot miss this apex here. So you see mid-corner, we're back on the throttle. And so, real quick, just have to really mention that if you have sacrificed enough exit speed on that previous right-hander, then that really sets you up nicely for here. You want to be able to carry about 50 miles per hour in this apex. You see, I'm at 49 right now. But listen, if you end up widening on exit too much and narrowing the entrance for this left-hander here, then what happens then is you cannot take 49 miles per hour or 50 to the apex. You're going to be in the low 40s waiting for the car to turn. And then instead of accelerating from 49 or 50 miles an hour, you're going to be accelerating from 42. You're at like a 5 to 6 or more mile per hour deficit, and that's just going to kill your exit speed. So very critical to have good car control through there. Your momentum should carry you all the way to the right side here. All right, next braking point. We do have a nice reference here. This is going to be the 100 board. And then we're gonna brake as we pass the 100 and trail brake and turn in all kind of at the same time. And you see, we don't really spend too much time heavy on the brakes. We're trail braking pretty quickly. And then down to third, down to second, getting the car to rotate. And then a good reference for acceleration is the last hay bale, the Gran Turismo hay bale in the near on the other side of the track there. Get on the throttle, then work your way towards full throttle. But it'll be once again, this is another spot where you need to be patient on the throttle to set up for the right-hander. Can the car get on the throttle sooner and make the corner? Absolutely. But you'll end up on over the yellow lines. You'll end up on the other side of the yellow lines. And what that's going to do is it's going to ruin your entrance for the right-hander. And the entrance and exit for this right-hander coming up is more important than the one that we just did, the left-hander. So you see, we stay over to the left side because we've sacrificed some exit speed. Get the car to turn. And once again, patient on the throttle, little bit of brake. And then if you have taken a wide enough entrance, the guy with the barrels in the distance is a good acceleration marker. But I must tell you, if you have not had a proper entrance and you try to use that guy as a reference for acceleration, you're going to hit the wall. It really, really is going to happen. But you can see here with that entrance, we are fighting the car a little bit, but it does make it without hitting the wall. Next, using the 100 as a brake reference again. However, we're going to brake as we pass it. Go ahead and maybe get just a little extra width to set up for this right-hander. This is going uphill, so you do have a little bit of extra help as far as decelerating goes. So you can kind of chuck it into this corner a little bit. But, you know, there is a pretty tight chicane after this right-hander here. So there's going to be another instance where we're going to sacrifice exit speed to get a more proper exit for the long flat-out section that leads to the start-finish straight. Okay? So let's look at that here. We're on the brakes. We're going to trail brake down to third, down to second. Looks like I end up double apexing this a little bit. Not the best. I feel like you should be tighter than this. But we are trying to get on the throttle mid-corner. And what probably ends up happening for me is I have to just overslow just a little bit to make this work. But you're gonna get on the throttle fully. However, you're gonna make sure that you keep the car tight to the right. Okay? Because you want to go through the chicane as close to flat out as possible. The cars will do it. Almost basically any Group 4 car that you're racing here is going to be able to do that. but only if you set yourself up properly, okay? So let's see what that looks like here. We're going to keep it tight. You see that I'm lifting just a little bit on the throttle to make sure the car stays tight to the right. We're going to use the little pole on the right side there as our turn-in reference. We're going to downshift a second, a little bit of brake, but then immediately get on the throttle and back up to third. Now, we're not full throttle yet. But what I'm making sure to do is we have got to clobber this apex, get as close to those bollards on the inside as possible. I could even have gotten a little bit closer, it looks like. Still working my way to full throttle. Now, this is pretty scary. You want to point the car over to that blue sign just You want to point the car over to that blue sign just briefly, and as soon as that happens, you rotate the car, you turn to the right, transfer the weight very fast, and then clobber this apex right here. By then, you should be on full throttle and be able to pull out, and that's how we get that done there. Through here, basically, the most critical part is once you enter the tunnel, work towards making sure you don't chirp the tires basically at all. If you're chirping the tires, you're really over-rotating the steering, so don't do that. Graze the inside of the tunnel here. It will help rotate the car. And you really do, there is this little crest and dip here. You really want to get as much of that dip as you possibly can. It really propels the car forward when you make that happen. And yeah, that's how we ended up with a 55.7, which at the time was it was a top 100 time. So that's pretty sweet. J-Dubs, yeah. It's pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get at it. We'll get in 3 races today, I think. Our time should make us pretty competitive. I'm gonna spend some time on the mediums though and get the feel for that. And we got a 50 burger. Very cool. Nicely done, everybody. Thank you very much for that 50 burger. And let's just work on race pace. Scary. Let's go, SD. Yeah. Mediums are not softs. Can't treat them like they are. Yeah. Brake earlier, you fool. another half a lap on the mediums. Let's go. Oh, yeah. We don't want too many of those in race. Definitely feel better once the tires heat up. Whew, yeah, tough crowd. 4th on the grid with a top 100 time. That's cool. All right. A Genesis. Not a G70, but a Genesis in front of us. Oh, it's Drifter. Okay. Anyone come from the back? Yep. Size here, quality's here. Alright, let's try and hold our own in a tough looking crowd here. Ran out of time. No. It's tough. I'm not fast enough. I need to practice to be faster on the chats. Thank you, SD. R2. Oh, cool. Radar up, radar up. Hey there, Nash. Good to see you, man. The Genesis ahead, is that an all-wheel drive car? I don't even know. I don't know that I've raced anybody against the Genesis. First race right now there, it's FR, okay. Thank you for letting me know. So his tires should be absolutely crushed pretty fast. Ooh. Oh, lag spike. I thought he hit the guy at first. Too narrow. Good run out of there. That's good. A little bit of dirty air. No, SD, sad. Oh boy. Are we going for moves already, boys? Pretty intense. It can. It can also not. I saw some pretty tight racing today. Losing touch already a little bit here. Some fast boys ahead. Fast boys. Thank you, Dave. That is not an apex we want to miss. Yeah, I saw that, Rick or Wiggy. Use your own brakes, please. Don't use me for brakes. Bro. Oh, Rowdy. Thank you, Rowdy. You're very kind. Ooh. All right, we pit this lap. Ooh, slow lap 4, 59. Don't like it. Scary. Yeah, Rowdy doing good. Long, dark tunnel. Good to see you, Viking Racer. Man, how did Rex get so close to me already? Dag nabbit. pro. He's just on a whole other level. He's gonna get me on this straight with the Swifty. Are you watching, LG? Are you watching, LG? Here it comes. He's gonna push me. Go ahead, Cy. I'll try and stick with you as long as I can, sir. Look at him pull out of that corner. That's ridiculous. He has an interesting line through there. I definitely get better exit speed, but that's a very interesting line. Well, what? I hung with him for half a lap? I don't even get slip on the next straight. Sad. Oh yeah, any former World Tour driver, forget about it. Brakes clean did 7 laps on the softs. What car is brakes clean in? A Genesis? No way. Oh yeah, his stuff is great. I watch it every week. Anti-Meta Guide. Even if I'm not using that car, I still get so much out of his videos. Missing the apex. It's costing me time. G70. He did 7 laps on the softs in the G70? Are we joking right now? Oh, thanks, Kookie. We need some 56s in our lives. Come on. All right, one more lap. Rowdy having to defend, looks like. All right, well, Cy didn't just completely pull away from me the whole, because that's what usually happens. We will take a P5, baby, all day. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, because everybody else is on a whole other level from me. And that's kind of me being the best of the rest for one night. Yeah. GG's. Cool, not a bad way to start. Not a bad way to start. Yeah, you know it's a strong lobby when Qualify is gaining DR from P9. And A's in P10 and P11 are gaining DR. Not a lot, obviously, but yeah, that's a strong lobby. And you know that Estevez is ranked stupid high when he loses DR and gets second. Yeah. Oh, you did fine there, Rowdy. Oh, I see you eventually got overtaken by them. Yeah, thank you for that little bit of slip. That meant a lot. It did. It meant a ton. That changed the whole face of the race, honestly. Because if Snow had gotten past me, I'm not sure if I would have felt comfortable really getting by him at some point. So, yeah, it made a huge difference. All right, we're just going to take a breather. That was a pretty intense race. Just take a breather. Just take a breather. Still top 100. All right, let's just get the tire situation situated. Almost. There was a split second where I thought, oh no, am I gonna hit the wall? But it worked out. Worked out okay. Yes, leave that. Oh, on that lap. Yeah, I don't think I will. Based off of how I had to treat the tires there, I think lap 5 is probably the earliest I'd go. If I have a good partner and they want to go later, I might do that. Typing with gloves. Take the gloves off. Give your hands, let your hands breathe. They gotta breathe. It's good for the skin, because that's what we're worried about. Definitely. These seals are noisy. It's a good little break in between the races here. Right. Definitely a skincare routine. Not at all. Yes. Do have a Learn with Lead scheduled for Saturday. I think another afternoon one, possibly. I gotta get those details nailed down tomorrow. And then what else? Yeah, no other stream this week besides tonight. Oh, excuse me. Cause yeah, we got Speed Force Academy is going swimmingly. I think guys are putting in the practice, so we're meeting on Tuesdays, and yeah, so got 4 lessons to do tomorrow. But if there are weeks where I'm light on Speed Force Academy coaching, then you know I'll probably slide a stream in here or there if that's what takes place. But right now, things are pretty full and steady with everybody, so it's good stuff. It's for me, just starting it out, it's probably just the right amount of people for me to be like, okay, gotta be organized and schedule everything and everybody, but I don't feel overwhelmed, you know what I mean? So it's just right. Mr. Mustang, what's Gucci, bud? All right, gloves back on, screen back to where it belongs. Ah, oh, Steven, right behind us. Yes! Plaka. All right, do we have anyone else coming from the back again? Tinsley's here. Qualify. I wonder if we made it. I wonder if we made it onto size anti-meta. All right, good points to be had here. I need to get up website. Track that DR. I lost some the other day. Some. I lost quite a bit in one night. I shouldn't have been racing on the primary that night. It was stupid. But what can you do? Hard to predict. I should have been able to predict that, honestly. Let's go, Steven. Let's go, boy. Yeah, that's our Steven Sills, baby. He's in the Speed Force Academy. And he is plugging right along through it. BB. Let's go. So we got one Ferrari back there. Is that really happening? Okay. Clipped my favorite wall, I did. Good to see Plaka. Haven't gotten to race closely with him in a while. Let's go, SD. You just love that track, man. That is your track. You own it, bud. All right, can we hang on to this guy? Can we hang on to him? I don't know. Nope. Go ahead, Steven, if you want it. I hit the wall. Here comes the Plaka boy. Getting on the marbles. Steven pulled a lead. I was too much of an example for him. That was a bit of a bonk now, wasn't it? All right, let's find the rhythm. Get the rhythm back. All right, SD, we'll see you later, man. The rhythm is gonna get you? Gloria Stefan? Santos is caught up. Whoa, Rowdy. Massive bump trap. Number 5. Good to see you, friend. I guess we'll deal with this for one more lap. Hey there, Ace. Good to see you, friend. All right, let's get into the pit, get some softs on. Blanca has the same idea. Okay. Santos is staying out. Estevez is staying out. The rest of us are going in. Okay. Brakes clean started on the mediums this time. Most notably. Clock is out in front. No surprise there. Little somebody coming. Oh, it's Tinsley. He's in the Ferrari. Lots of other people will be pitting now. Thank you, Tinsley. Fair enough. What's going on here? That's weird. Ooh. Somebody died. Ooh. That is a mess of cars back there. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tinsley. Wow! Look at all the cars. He's all over me. All right. I don't want to fight it. I think we're fast enough to keep up with him. If we are, I think I just want to work with him. Chris Bieber, good to see you, man. Qualify is coming. Dang it. Little bit of slipstream, not a lot. Oh, Qualify's got a 1 second. These two are battling. He's got a 1 second. I would take another P5. But the fact that we still have these two guys in our sights, and they're both very evenly matched, and they're battling. If we just hang around, decent things could happen. That's all I'm saying. That's a good enough run, I think. too far back, I think. If I had the Bugatti, maybe. If I had the Bugatti, I don't think I'd be fighting with third and fourth place, you know what I mean? Whew. We take that. That was a good race. Man. Oh! Plaka ended up taking second, man. What happened, Rowdy? What happened to you? What had happened? Thank you for all the fourth place energies and all the G-Heck and G's. Oh, the bump. Yeah, no, it's okay, bud. It shook some things loose in the car, but we're all right. We managed. Oh, you were on softs first. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Okay, that explains some of it too. We're just because we're on different braking points. You have more gear, more grip as well. Yeah. Let's see. Up 470 DR. It's something. That was a good race. I'm pleased to be competitive here. That's good. I think I do want to save that replay as well. That was fun. Ah, he left. I wasn't fast enough. But I did say the replay. Yeah, let's quick check like people's tire levels on that last lap. What do you think? Just don't let me miss this next race. Sometimes I get too involved and then I forget what the heck I'm doing. Sorry in advance for what's about to happen. Skip. Yeah, I won't look at you. Oops. There's a great little battle here. When did Tinsley pit? Whoa, he pit lap 4. So he pit one lap earlier than me. Okay, so that might explain why. All right, I'm working with him first. So yeah, his tires are far worse than mine. Santos pit a lap later than me, right? Oh yeah, his are in pretty rough shape at this point. Hey Quad, what's going on, man? That was lighting up that left front right there too. Using some second gear for some extra stopping power. Hey, Sarah, going? Yeah, pretty good, man. 2 minutes. Thank you, Rowdy. Yeah, so I think that's why we're able to make this move. Coming up here, because his tires are just one lap worse than mine. And you need that tire right here. Big time. It's cool. All right, let's hop in. One last race before we gotta call it today. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you for the 2-minute warning. I needed that. Nice time once again, Quad. You fast boy. Well, I'm not too far off of you. I'm just over a 10th off of you. So I'm doing pretty good if that's how close we are. All right, let's switch over the tires now. So if you guys did miss the lap guide earlier, I will be putting out the full lap guide all edited and prettied up tomorrow morning. Been some good races. Yeah, for right now, that is the plan, Chris. Because I'm trying to make the lap guides a little bit better and shorter, both of those. And but what that's requiring is approximately 3 times the amount of editing that needs to happen. So yeah, we're just doing that. But I do have a previous lap guide for Fuji pinned to chat there. If you want to grab that, I would be doing the same thing in the Ferrari, the 458. I would be using that car again, and I don't think I would change anything about that lap guide. Punt Life, good to see you, man. Appreciate you coming in and saying hi. All right, we've had 2 good races. Let's test the fates and go for a 3rd. Oh, for sure, Burns. Yeah, no doubt. All right. Very similar cast of characters from before. Judo's here. Tinsley from the back again. Is Judo streaming right now? Does anybody know? Is that right, Poppy? Yeah, man. I would love to spend time doing both. I really only have time for one, so we're picking C, but yeah. Judo is live. Okay. Thank you for that information. All right. Radar up. These Argentinians need to get their Wi-Fi figured out. Thank you, puppy. All right, Steven. I won't hit the wall if you don't. Deal? I wish I could guarantee it that easily. I wish. I think it's McDonald's, yeah. No, don't hit my Steve. Well, I heard that crash, man. Overslowed. Stay right with them. Don't lose the slip. Decent exit, decent exit. We're getting slipstream, that's what matters. Oh, I think his elbows are out. He's got a bunch of people who want to take his spot. And they're quick ones. They're quick boys, too. Oh boy. A little bit of dirt. Now we're losing them. Too wide. Dummy. Man. All right, he's got to make a mistake now. That wasn't it. That was an awful line. Edward E., what's up, bud? Oh, not the best there. Oh, is that right? Edward, how is race 8 treating you? More monster. There, that's how we want to take that turn. That's not how we want to do that one. No, sir. The face. I don't know, we were just rapid firing photos that day. And we kept whatever stuck, basically. LG, good to see you. Many people have commented on my faces that I make some good ones for these thumbnails. Basically, we just sat, well, the whole family, I think almost the whole family was there, and they were just scrolling through emojis and said, hey, make a face like this one. Okay, make a face like this one. And I would just try my best to make a face like those. And so that's why we have this repertoire of thumbnails or face pictures we can go through. Get back, perron. Get back. Alright. Don't hit the stinking wall this time, and that'll go better. Yeah, we just saw Sai using it. I think it's gonna be the anti-meta. I have a good feeling. Yeah, I almost, he passed me. I ended up just under 3 seconds behind him, I think. So not too shabby. Oops, let's not refuel. A big, oh, where is my big pencil? Oh no! My big pencil! We cleaned up in here and I don't see my big pencil anymore. No junior high jokes. There's no way that that pencil got vacuumed. They better not have taken it. All right, Perron still wants our spot. We can't let him have it. Old times. Good exit. Good exit. All right, everybody else is pitting now in front. John Wick. I just wanted to nip it right in the bud, Blank. All right, we gotta try and shake this guy. And he outbroke us there. We have to be really good through here. Ah, that's probably a pin. Oh, a big one too. Nuts! Mega nuts! Nut bunnies! I got a whole bucket of weight transfer. Go ahead. I'm not gonna fight it. No point now. Or am I? No, I'm not gonna fight. Okay. Well, I tried to give it to you immediately, and that's what you did, so. Couldn't it just be a half second? Not enough brakes. Oh man, everyone's coming Everyone's coming. Two laps to try and get something back. Man, leading a train. I was P3. Not amused. Oh. Thought it would hold, and I was wrong. Contrails, what's going, man? It's good here. It's been good racing. I just got a 1 second pen at the worst time. Dropped me from 3rd to 7th. That's how tight this race has been. Oh my goodness. Just asking to be overtaken. Been really good racing, though. Really good racing. Oh, you got a 1 second. 4 second fence. We still beat a bunch of A pluses, so we should still gain a wee bit of DR. Ah, what could have been, though? Man, what could have been? I just got a ton of weight transfer that I wasn't expecting because of the bump. There's Fear No Gears with the 60. Like, that's a 60 burger. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that, Fear. Get those burgers out. Oh, we're still strong enough, though, that a 7th place doesn't really gain us any DR. Too bad. Eh, we lost like 60. 70. Lost like 70. Really good racing, though. I'm going to try to... Goodness gracious, again. How high must Estevez be ranked? He's a former World Tour driver, I think. I believe. He gets 2nd place, and he loses DR in this lobby. So, yeah. Ridiculous. Yeah, for downloading a particular decal, I think is what you said, right, Con? Or at least that's what happened. You downloaded the decal, and then bam. All right, well, I have to get to business. I got to get editing the lap guide here and put all that together for the video tomorrow. I didn't say this earlier, but I did want to thank everybody for everyone's input in regards to the lap guides, because this last lap guide for Red Bull Ring was the best performing lap guide to date, period. Not, it's close to one. It's kind of close to one from a long time ago. But this one outperformed it really cool. So, really well. So it was great. I was really, really grateful for that. And I don't know that we're going to continue to go at that rate. I've thought that before, and it hasn't happened. So my expectations are still low, but it was really good to see it, pun intended, gain some traction. So yeah, that was really great. Yeah, 750 views for a lap guide for me. That is about 500 more than I normally get. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet that that's the case. Yeah, Rowdy, you'd really do have to time when you're racing, because if you're racing against if you're A plus and you're racing against a bunch of A's and B's, because it's not prime time or whatever, then you can do really well and really not gain much, or maybe lose. And then if something goes wrong and you finish outside of the top 10 against lower ranked drivers like that, forget it. Huge dive in the DR. Oh, cool, Polly. That's awesome. That's really good. Under promise, over deliver. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everything. I think that's all we need to do today. I sure want to race a whole lot more. Race is a lot of fun, but we'll see if I can't just hop in here or there. I don't know when. I don't know why I say that. I don't have time. If I have any time, it might be like in between setting up for Learn with Lead and talking and doing some coaching tomorrow. Maybe. 8:11, yeah. Oh yeah, because so I might get a race or two in tomorrow off no stream. Just I might hop in and get a couple races in. Like in the 7 and 7:30. I might have a shot at that. Maybe. We'll see. Hopefully. It's nice to be competitive. It would be nice to at least get the DR back to where I lost it. because I took a 1800 DR dive. So it'd be cool to get some of that back. So next stream will be Saturday. Will be the plan, Dave. Next stream will be Saturday. Learn with Lead. We have you've seen him in chat a few times. He is he has so many names actually. So I think his YouTube name is Driven by Grace Motorsports. So yeah, I'll be talking with him to prep and see what time that's going to be, and then yeah. So, but I think it'll be afternoon, I do believe. Don't care about the numbers. I just want my A plus back. Yeah, give me my A plus back. Have fun storming the castle. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to go raid somebody. Not there. Wait. Hang on, I'll do it. I can figure it out, I think. It's in settings. Hang on. I've only done this once. Hang with me. It's not in analytics. It's definitely in settings. Yeah, it's definitely in settings. Is it, do I have to edit? Customization. Yeah, there we go. Oh man, he's got two. So that's what's getting me, because these folks have a vertical and a horizontal. And last time I did that, I picked the horizontal. All right, let's go see. Let's go send you to JC. Oh, he might be done. Actually, I think he's done. Let's go to. Let's go to. Let's go say hi to Nando. All right, my friends. Yeah, yeah. That's what I did last time. I went to Bobby and went to his vertical. All right, my people, I'm gonna check out here and get going, but I'm gonna end the stream, and I think it will take you directly to Nando. Make sure you like, make sure you give him a sub, say hi to him, and tell him Led sent you. Well, it should notify him that it's a raid, but yeah, let's go with that. Appreciate you all. Thank you, everybody. Before I say goodbye, of course, I have to say thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for cheering me on in the race. We had some good races today. Thank you for the donations from Big Papa and Steven Sills. You guys are amazing. You guys are rocking it. For all of you in the Speed Force Academy, I will see you tomorrow. And get down to business. Make sure you're practicing. No slacking. No slacking. All right? All right. I love you all like crazy. Not a thing you can do to change my mind. I'll see you all very, very soon.